For those of you who already know about the game, congratulations! You lost. For those of you who don't know, consider yourselves lucky. You don't get the negative feelings that go along with losing, like anger, sadness perhaps, just a passive. But while you don't get those feelings associated with failure, you don't get to understand the great feelings that winning has to offer either. And you never will. This game is one that is theoretically impossible to know when you're winning, but very possible to know when you're failing. In a way, this is the Dark Souls of brain games. Though I'm sure at least one of you is curious about the game, and wishes to challenge it against all odds. However, I will give a warning. Once you learn of the game, you will be forced to play, whether you wish to or not. I will give you until the end of this funny clip to avoid learning of the game and leave. Welcome back! Now back to the game. The game is not like most games. Not a game of the bouncy plumbers or Team Fortress. The game is a game of the mind. The objective of the game is to avoid thinking about the game. So now everyone watching this is playing and losing the game. The only way to win the game is to not think about it. So if you're ever realizing that you are winning the game, you think about the game and lose, making it virtually impossible to win this game and realize it. There's also another optional rule to the game. That rule being, once you realize you've lost the game, you have to announce it, whether in person, on social media, or perhaps sharing this video if you know what I'm saying. This is to help spread awareness of the game, as well as make others who know about the game lose. Some may debate if this is an optional rule or a mandatory rule. The way I see it is that if it's an optional rule, whether you say it or not, you are still forced to play the game. However, if this was considered mandatory to play the game, all you would have to do is not follow that rule and you wouldn't be playing, or at the very least would be cheating the game. And though here at the Viddy's Vids YouTube channel we are big supporters of consent, that would defeat the very purpose of the game. Also, stuff like this would be more likely to happen. Just lost the game. The game has been a little tricky to research due to its name being very generic, and also sharing its name with a rapper. A little off topic, but on the rapper of the game's Twitter, I found out that he has a link to the same Twitter on his Twitter. Now this should have been the funny clip that I used earlier. I hope you now realize that the game is unlike any other. Sort of like Slime Rancher. Slime Rancher is a calming adventure game in which you ranch big, gooey, joy-filled slimes. Each slime has their own type, like pink, rock, and tabby. Whenever you feed a slime, it'll drop a plort, which is a sort of crystallized essence of a slime. You can choose to either sell these for money to upgrade your ranch or access to other areas, or you can feed the plorts to another slime to make it a big slime. This slime contains elements of both types of slime and gives more plorts when fed. The new slime contains the element of the original slime and the plort that was fed. Slime Rancher can be a rather relaxing game to just enjoy on late nights when talking to friends. I just lost the game again! So yeah, before we run off, don't forget to share and stuff, and maybe like and subscribe and comment, and oh, what a funny clip!